My name is Andreas Peham. I'm working here as a project manager for the SEED project, which is the Sustainable and Effective Economic Development Project. We're going to Mabat, a very dry district, but with a lot of cattle. After an initial assessment, there's an economic opportunity working in livestock, in arts and crafts, and we also have financial services which promote the economic activities, which are the village savings and loan associations. Here we've got a livestock weighing scale where the animals are being weighed, and for the commercialization process that's very important because the animals are now being sold on a live weight basis, and before that animals would just be sold on a per head basis, which was, to the disadvantage of the livestock keepers.
800 kilometers de Mabat.
People like to have animals more as a bank, have lots of animals because it's a status symbol. We've kind of tried to turn this into more of a commercial approach where people can actually make money out of their assets. We're actually linking them up to input supply. These are veterinary drugs and equipment, and we're linking them up to the market, which means commercialization of livestock. We've facilitated a system whereby there are paravets, which are people trained from the community who can provide services to the community. So now these people are working on a commercial basis and are able to continue to supply these services even after the project leaves. We need to aggregate the animals so we can actually bring in a larger scale buyer who needs maybe 50 animals at a time or 100 animals at a time, and who wants to buy on a live weight basis rather than just on estimations. Basically, since CARE and the SEED project, we're really concerned also about including marginalized groups of people in the communities, and women and people living with HIV and AIDS are a marginalized community, and they actually are really in need of economic income opportunities.
They don't need to use a lot of energy, waste a lot of energy to work on this product, and also while they're doing other things at home, they can still work on this product.
Basically here we've identified that there is a market for African art, genuine baskets woven by hand. And following this market demand, we've identified weavers who are weaving these baskets traditionally.
But we do want to raise the income of the present weavers, whether it's South Africa or Zambia or Mozambique, so that basket weaving can be perceived as an important pastime, and a pastime that's going to bring in a decent income. And then by doing that, you immediately make it sustainable, and you make sure that the daughters learn from their mothers.
VSLA stands for Village Savings and Loan Associations. It is basically a savings and credit association where people come together, put together their money, lend this money out to themselves, the members of the group, and additionally they can actually also contribute to micro-insurance.
To me, it's a very good experience. We have this view of a bank, a commercial bank most of the time, and to have that same system operate here in a community, a very remote community, you know, where basically no other services around. That's like a really big thing to me. It's a very good experience to me. One very important thing in a group is observation. There's very little record keeping, and everything is based on what the members observe. The level of education that is required for someone to be a member of a village savings and loans association is very minimum.
She managed to take a loan from the VSLA group, and with that loan she started this business, making bread.
You know, one of the key issues in this project is sustainability. So we would really like to see that the benefits and the services which we are starting up with this project are continuing even after the project leaves.
Baba